Is it June 2nd, 2026, Select Board meeting. Select Board Member Bean, could you please lead us in the pledge?
Yes, absolutely.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. Before we get to the first item on the agenda, which is the approval of the minutes, and Madam Clerk, I'll have you read the agenda for me
Sure.
today again.
Yes.
But before we get there, please allow me to take a minute of silence. I don't know if you heard, but our town manager lost her mom a few days ago. So I would like us to take a minute of silence in her memory. Sandra Vanderbosch. Thank you very much, and to the family, the town manager. She may be gone, but I'm sure the memories stay. And know that we're here to support you, and may she rest in peace. So thank you.
You ready?
Yes, I am.
Approval of the minutes of May 19, 2026.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
For nothing.
Thank you.
Before the next item, I also like to point out that Select Board Member Bernard is not able to join us today. Thank you.
New public business, please limit comments to 3 minutes or fewer.
Anybody with any questions, concerns, comments? Hear none? Don't be shy. Thank you.
A public hearing will be held on a joint owned pole, Danvers Electric and Verizon, poll petition number 2026-0113-1, dated January 13, 2026, for permission to relocate one pole, wires, cable, and fixtures, including anchors, guys, and other such necessary sustaining and protecting fixtures along and across the following public way: Maple Street, one utility pole near house number 395.
Thank you. Who's here to speak to that?
I'm Justin Levy, Danvers Electric, Operations Coordinator. So the reason for the pole petition is because the pole is condemned. There's a pole that's in the tree line. It is condemned, which means we have to replace it. To replace that pole, we're going to have to remove several trees, and it's a sound barrier for the people from the off-ramp to 95. So we would like to move the pole out away from the tree line and get our service wire, because it's amazing the service wire hasn't burned up yet. But that's what I've talked to the customer there, that it feeds his house, and I've staked the pole. He's all set for it.
Okay. Thank you. Board members, Member Bennett, any
Thank you.
questions?
Any neighbors been contacted? They have any issues?
I sent out a letter to all the neighbors. The only neighbor that it's not even the neighbor, it's kind of the property behind. There's nothing on it, no structures of any sort. The last known thing I have is James Investment Corp., but I got the letter back. And then I know the Ellsworth notifies them too as well, so I haven't heard.
It's a
nothing from
vacant
them.
lot, though.
Yes, the one behind it from, yeah.
I see it on the map, yes. All right, that's fine, thank you. All set, yep.
Okay. Member Bean?
No questions.
Member Trask?
No questions.
Okay. So this is a public hearing.
There's somebody-
Any member of the public has a question? Sure, ma'am. If you want to just go to the microphone, introduce yourself, and please address your comments to the chair.
Hi, I'm Jackie Richards. I live at 396 Maple Street. So I'm directly across from 395 Maple Street. So I do have some concerns about the environment where it is noisy and we are backed up to I-95. So I know some trees need to be trimmed, but do we know by how much, what degree? Because we rely on the trees there, you know, for shield, environmental shield. And also at that time, is there any plan to add a street light? Because the last street light on that dead-end street is at 393, and I'm at 396, and it's very dangerous to get out of the driveways there at night. I've had to call the police a number of times regarding gatherings, and they've also commented that it's very dark. So while the pole is going in, could that be a consideration?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. To you, if you can allow him to come back.
Sure, absolutely.
The tree situation, are we taking down trees? How many are they being replaced?
So if it gets passed, we won't have to remove no trees. That's the whole point of putting the pole out in the front, out of the tree line. There will have to be some tree trimming on the front side, but it won't affect the sound barrier.
Perfect. So that answers the tree question. As far as the street light, I think that's something that will have to go to the street division, right? We can look into it and see. How do we decide where to put light on the street here? Do we know?
It's generally a recommendation of the electric division and in concert with the either DTAC or the police.
Okay. So for the tree, ma'am, we'll have the town manager look into that with the electric division and the police and see what the process is. And so she'll look into that. Thank you. Yes?
Bill Bradstreet, Town Meeting Member, Precinct 1. As far as trees, is there a possibility, whether bothered by the noise, to add some trees someplace in that area which would assist the neighbors and wouldn't interfere with the new pole and wiring?
Okay.
Thank you.
It's my understanding that they are not cutting any trees, they are trimming it, but to you again,
Tree warden.
Yeah,
is that,
he doesn't plant trees.
okay, okay.
He plants light poles.
So we'll look into that as well with the appropriate parties. Thank you. Yes?
Thank you. Mark Zubrick. I'm just down the street on Glendale Drive, and I know exactly what you're talking about. But what I first heard, that the proposal was to cut a tree. Is that off the table now totally?
Could you please address
Yes.
your comment to me? Thank
Sure. Is that off the table?
you. Based on the information I gathered tonight, yes. Some
No.
trees will be trimmed in the front side, but trees are not being removed.
The issue here is that that ramp is the only protection for the neighbors, is the tree line that's been established over the years by nature. It was not even planted at any time. So the one thing is that the pole can go on private property.
Please,
Because
to the
they
chair.
have already discussed that. And what they wanted to do is locate that pole in the right location without any damage to those trees, because that gives you the buffer between the 95 ramp and the rest of the world.
Just so I understand the question, are you suggesting that the pole should go on private property? I'm confused.
I think that's what it was originally proposed as.
it
The
doesn't,
original pole.
yeah,
Looks like the original pole was on the corner of 395,
okay.
and now the proposed spot is here on town property.
Mr. Chairman, I don't think Mrs. Zuber's suggesting anything that hasn't already been proposed.
Right.
There's no trees being removed.
That's-
The only thing that's happening, the pole is going to be placed on private property to prevent from having taken down trees, and there'll be some slight tree trimming just for that.
Well,
So I'm not sure I understand the gentleman's question.
And
My-
that was,
My
yes.
question is, yes, we can do some trimming, but when the DPW goes through and starts removing branches, it goes a lot deeper than what they really intend to do, because they want to clear the way for the wires. So the thing is, we need minimum trimming of the trees that are already in place. That's all I'm asking. Thank you.
Thank you. Any further questions?
Motion to close the public hearing.
Second.
Okay, motion to close the public hearings. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
So if I may,
Yes,
well, I'm on the public hearing. I'm sorry, I'm jumping ahead.
okay.
Thank you. Aye.
So that's for nothing.
Close the public
Okay.
hearing.
Coming back to the board now. Any further discussions?
None.
Select Board Member Bean?
No, thank you.
In
Member
the,
Bennett?
in the motion, can we just put in a minimum amount of trimming
So
as
just,
part of the,
just to clarify, it's not gonna go on private property. That yard has a massive easement in the front, so it will actually go on town easement.
it's town easement?
But that's why I wanna put it there to do the minimum amount of trimming.
Okay, as long as we understand it's gonna be a minimum amount, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I make a motion to approve the poll number 202-60113-1 dated January 13, 2026, to replace one pole, wires, cable, and fixtures, including anchors, guys, and other such necessary sustain and protecting fixtures along the public way on Maple Street.
Second the motion.
Okay, any further discussions? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? 4-0. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next, Madam Clerk.
I'm sorry. The board will consider a reappointment to Human Rights and Inclusion.
Madam Town Manager?
Excuse me, and I'm sorry that I didn't get the memo to you in time. I usually include a memo about a reappointment, but myself and the members of the staff who work with the Human Rights Committee recommend that you reappoint Karen to the position. And she actually, we just met, I met with kind of the what's the word I'm looking for, the senior board of the HRIC. We had a fantastic meeting a couple weeks ago. Have some good plans for going forward and how we're going to make some changes to how they interact with our office and make some improvements there. And I think it will be great to have her continued commitment to the HRIC. And she's here if anybody wants.
Sure, thank you. I know usually for reappointment, we do not have members come before the board. But when I did speak to the town manager, and I think it's important and that we offer that option and that we really encourage members, not only who are newly appointed, but who are reappointed to appear and not only recommit themselves publicly in front of everyone, but also speak to us as to what they've been up to or what they're looking forward to. So I understand Karen is here. Do you have anything to say before I go to board members for any questions?
Thank you. I do. Good evening, Chair DeJoco, members Bean, Bennett, and Trask, and Town Manager Cahill and Clerk Ellsworth. It's a pleasure to return before this board exactly 3 years to the week of when I first came to serve as a member of the Danvers Human Rights and Inclusion Committee. Throughout the last 3 years of my term, I have from time to time reread the remarks I made on June 4th, 2023, and I would like to share a portion of those with you this evening once again. At the time, I wrote, "I am excited to work with fellow HRIC members to address both current questions and concerns, but also long-standing possibilities to peel back the layers of Onion Town in order to deepen connections and understanding. Our town's history in shoe manufacturing points a way forward to build community in a way that residents may learn how and desire to truly walk with one another, whether your family goes back generations or you've recently come to call Danvers home." Over the last 3 years, the HRIC, as a committee of the Select Board, has produced stellar events, bringing the community together in fresh ways and highlighting residents who move with courage and care on their individual paths, as well as collaborate across the community. From community members who share on MLK Day how they move like king throughout the year, to launching our Black Excellence events in February, Pride events that even a rainy forecast couldn't dampen last year, and Celebration that brings warmth in a chilly season when it is especially needed. All of these have sown the seeds of a community strength that is growing so that Danvers can truly be a community where all can not only feel welcomed, but feel at home. And I also just want to pause and share that my fellow community builders from the committee here this evening include Jorge Sanchez Salazar, fellow vice chair, and also Luis Velasquez. So thank you for being here, along with Amy and Micah Velasquez. But the HRIC is about more than just programs and events, as important as they are. Our committee space is a place where those who have questions and concerns come to raise them publicly. It is a place in which partnership is built with other town committees and commissions, Danvers Public Schools, and Danvers Police Department, to name just a few. The HRIC is a place of intersection, innovation, and imagination, a space out of which we work to build community as a whole for a whole community to thrive. 3 years ago, I closed with the following. My vision for Danvers is of a town in which everybody's history and story is valued, that our community thrives equitably in such a way that we write a new story, in fact, a new history, through our economy, education, public services, and ultimately through and with each other. That is a story of Danvers that can impact not only the North Shore, but the Commonwealth as a whole. And that is the vision that continues to guide me today. Thank you for inviting me this evening.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Board members, any questions? Member Trask?
I have no questions. I've been to many of the events in your 3 years that you participated in organizing, and I thank you for the community volunteer efforts. Thank you.
Member Bean?
No, thank you, though, for being involved and your energy, and appreciate it. Thank you.
Member Bennett?
Yes, thank you for your service in this important committee.
Okay. And thank you, Karen. Obviously, I served on the HRC with Karen for several years before getting promoted. But thank you for your service. Thank you. I would need a motion from the board.
Mr. Chairman, I move we reappoint to the HRIC as presented.
Second.
Any further discussions? All those in favor say aye. Aye. For nothing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for your service.
The board will vote to accept a gift from DECA to the town in accordance with MGL Chapter 44, Section 53A.
Who's here to speak to that?
Good evening. I'm Kelly Reyes Tuchera, and I'm the Veteran Service Officer. And I'm here with members of the Danvers High School DECA students to ask the Select Board's approval to install a memorial dedicated to Purple Heart recipients in front of Town Hall. This project has been in the works for many months. I believe it was July or August of last year that Chase and his team came to a Danvers Veteran Council meeting and presented their idea for a DECA project, which was to honor veterans. And we gave them our wish list, and from that, they chose the Purple Heart Monument. And through concerts and fundraising and community donations and merchandise sales, they have raised the funds to have someone design, build, and install a beautiful memorial in honor of Purple Heart recipients. And that's what we're here for your approval.
Thank you so much. Board members, any questions, comments? Member Bean?
I just want to say thank you to the two young people here. You guys are, that's awesome. You look excellent. You're both dressed up nice. But all the energy that you put into this, it's such a young age. I mean, that's awesome. I'm very, very happy that you're doing this. Years later, you're going to say, why did I even, how did I come up with that idea? And who knows what it's going to lead to. But awesome stuff. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Member Trask?
No, I'm really proud of the effort of DECA, including the third person who isn't with you. So I want to thank them as well. There's a lot of hard work, and I appreciate you thinking of the town in this manner. So thank you.
Good. Member Bennett?
Thank you. Thank you for all the work to raise the funds and get this designed. But in the presentation, it doesn't show where the memorial will be placed.
If I may.
On a town hall, it's a kind of a big space.
If I may, Mr. Chairman, to answer the question of Select Board Member Bennett, we're working with a landscape architect. The first drawing that came through that we planned on bringing to you, DPW is worried about the landscaping around it, so we're going for a second revision that wasn't done yet. But we've all agreed with your acceptance tonight. You'll accept the donation as well, that it will be out front of Town Hall. It's just trying to find the right spot in order to make it easy to maintain and so continue to.
And be visible.
Yeah, visible and maintain in a beautiful way, so.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay. thank
You will, I will send updated drawings when we have them.
Okay, great, thanks. All set.
Okay. Wow. I'm just wow. I'll give an opportunity to the students to not only introduce themselves, and I don't know if they have anything to say. The floor is yours.
My name is Chase Richmond.
I'm Ariana Fajardo.
And our third partner is Haley, but she could not be here tonight. My inspiration for this was my mother, who served in the Air Force from 2000 to 2008, and my grandfather, who did receive a Purple Heart for his service in Vietnam. So that was my main inspiration for this.
I also have members of my family that have served, so it was kind of similar to Chase's idea. We just wanted to do something for DECA that hasn't really been noticed yet. There's been a few veterans projects at our school, but none have been very successful, so we wanted to try to do something that would be very successful in the town.
I also just wanted to say that we're juniors currently, so we still have our senior year ahead of us, and we plan to do so much more.
Even more and bigger things. I'm just getting goosebumps like listening to you both. I say it often, and it sounds like cliche. Youth might be only 1/3 of the population, but you are 100% of our future. And with things like this, we should all have hope. Thank you. Thank you. I will need a motion from the board.
Mr. Chairman, I move we accept the gift as presented.
Second.
Any discussions? And could we add a letter of thanks to that? Is that okay? Are you okay
Absolutely.
with that?
I'm sorry, my motion should have included a letter of thanks to the appropriate parties.
Good. Okay, perfect. Any further discussions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
For nothing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
The board will vote to accept gifts from the Friends of Endicott Park, a nonprofit 501c3 organization in accordance with Mass GL, Chapter 44, Section 53A.
Okay, and who is here to speak to that?
And I just want to thank Lois and Bill McKenzie for coming up. Chris Sanborn's not able to be here tonight, so thank you both.
Yeah, we found out today.
Me too.
Yeah. I'm Lois McKenzie, and my husband Bill. We're president and vice president of the Friends of Endicott Park. And I'm going to read you Chris's letter because he writes better. The Friends of Endicott Park, nonprofit 501c3 organization, has requested the board's acceptance of several donations intended to support the ongoing preservation, conservation, and enhancement of this invaluable natural, educational, and historic resource. They are pleased to offer the following contributions. Up to $10,000 for the installation of a concrete floor in the pasture run-in shelter and the construction of a separate concrete wash pad. $6,200 for the repair and replacement of 2 footbridges along the fitness trail. $3,800 for modular corral fencing in the animal pasture. And $200 to support improvements to the bee exhibit in the Nature Center. These funds were raised through the dedication and generosity of the organization's volunteers, supporters, and community partners. This is Chris. I am deeply grateful for the continued collaboration between the town and this wonderful organization, which remains committed to ensuring that this treasured property stays accessible, safe, and enriching for all who enjoy it. I appreciate the board's consideration and respectfully request formal acceptance of these donations.
Okay, thank you very much. Board member, any questions, comments? Member Bennett?
No questions or comments, but thank you very much. It's a very generous gift, and we're happy to accept it.
Member Bean?
Just thank you for what you guys do, all your energy you put into it. And
You're welcome. We love the park.
Chris in the park is beautiful, so appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Member Trask?
Endicott Park is the crown jewel of our park system, and I appreciate all the volunteers who keep it as beautiful as it is and enhance it in ways that we couldn't do without your efforts. So thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. And I will second that. Just thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll need a motion from the board.
I move we accept the gifts as presented.
Second.
Okay, and could we also
Well, I'm
do
sorry, with the appropriate letter of thanks.
Okay, thank you. Any further discussions? All those in favor say aye.
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 For nothing.
Thank you. The board will vote to accept a gift of a memorial bench to the town in accordance with MGL Chapter 44, Section 53A.
And who's here to speak to that?
Mr. Chair, I can speak to it. In Chris's absence, you've all received the memo in the packet. This donation is on behalf of the Friends of Melissa Dawn Campbell and Shayna Campbell Clark. And we respectfully request the acceptance of the donation of $2,500 to support the installation of a memorial bench at Endicott Park. Melissa was born and raised in Danvers, where her mother, Marcia, still resides. She was diagnosed with a rare cancer of the thymus gland in 2024 and passed away in February 2026 after a very difficult period. Throughout her life, Melissa and her mother visited Endicott Park regularly. Their most recent visit was late last summer prior to Melissa's passing, when she was very weak and reliant on oxygen. The park is a deeply meaningful place for them, a peaceful setting where they could spend time together and connect with nature. Melissa was the owner of a hair salon in Manchester by the Sea and was cherished by many long-term clients. She was known not only as a talented stylist, but as a warm and thoughtful person who connected effortlessly with people of all ages. Clients often spoke of the engaging conversations they shared with her about travel, books, movies, and television. This memorial bench will also honor Melissa's sister Shayna, with whom she was very close. Shayna passed away suddenly in 2023. The Friends of Melissa and Shayna wish to commemorate both sisters with this contribution and create a lasting place of reflection in a park that held great significance to their family.
Thank you. Board members, any questions, comments? Member Trask?
No questions, thank you.
Member Bean?
I just want to say God bless to Melissa and her family, and that even with her passing, she's going to still be with us. And this is just one of those items that makes our town so pretty to walk around and look at, and people will remember her, and she'll always be part of the community. Thank you.
Thank you. Member Bennett?
Thank you. My condolences to the family and happy for this memory.
And yeah, may she rest in peace, and thank you to the family for the donation. I'll need a motion.
So moved.
With the appropriate letter of?
With the appropriate
Second.
letter of thanks, yes.
Oh, that's Mr. Bennett's motion.
That's
I'm
fine.
asking. Yeah, I'll second.
Okay, any further discussions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, 4-0.
Thank you. Public hearing will be held under Chapter 138 on the general laws on the application of Mama Molten, Inc., doing business as Panini Pizzeria, 1 Maple Street, Christopher Salvo, owner, for a change of category from wines and malt beverages to an all-alcoholic beverage license at that location. This is a revisit of the application. The board voted on this back in May. We forwarded it to the ABCC, and it was returned because they wanted to see abutter notifications. So we have re-advertised and notified the abutters, and now it's back as a public hearing, just as an administrative item.
Okay, thanks for the information. Is there someone
The applicant
here?
is not here tonight.
Okay. Board members, any questions, concerns? Comments?
None.
None. None. Okay. This is a public hearing, so is there anybody in the public who has a question?
Move we close the public hearing?
Second.
Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. I will need a motion.
I move we accept the application as re-presented.
Second.
Any further discussions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
4-0.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The board will consider an application by C.R. Lyons, doing business as Lyons Funeral, 28 Elm Street, requesting a street closure in front of 16 Park Street on June 14, 2026, from 12:30 to 4:30 p.m. for a celebration of life in honoring Paul Dennehy.
Okay, I see someone at the podium to speak to that. You want to just introduce yourself and...
Sure, Mr. Chairman, thank you, and good evening, board members. My name is C.R. Lyons from Lyons Funeral Home. I'm here this evening asking that Park Street in front of Curran's Flower Shop and Greenhouses be closed on June 14th for the celebration of life for Mr. Dennehy, who was the longtime proprietor and of that establishment and a longtime Danvers resident.
Thank you. Board members, any questions, comments? Member Bean?
No, I think this is an awesome gift that you're doing. Is this your initiative? Or is it for the family?
Well, the families wanted to host it there, and it seemed to make sense to. Park Street can be very, people can fly down it, as you know, so just closing it between Beacon and Gould in front of the shop on a Sunday afternoon seemed to make sense, so that it would be more convenient for the guests who are there to celebrate Paul's life to be able to do so safely and more comfortably.
Yeah, I think it's a great thing, so no,
Thank you.
no questions.
Okay. Thank you. Member Trask?
No, I have no questions either.
Member Bennett?
Thank you. See, on the map, and I just noticed this, coming from Elm Street down to Park Street, it says Beacon Street. Is that the correct name?
Well, currently, historically, it would be Beacon Street Extension, and now it's Bavaro Pass until it gets to Park Street on that map. But
Right,
the old
so
map, those
it's an old map.
The old assessor's maps probably still say Beacon Street Extension.
Okay, so it is Bavaro Pass, as I thought.
Yeah.
Thank you. When we block off streets, sometimes we don't give notification to people that want to enter into Bavaro Pass until they get down to Park Street, and they find out they got to go right, to go left. Are we going to ask DPW or the police to put up something at Elm Street for one-way traffic only?
That might be a good idea. Yeah, we can certainly ask.
Mr. Maynard, please? Take care of that. Thank you. Okay, great, thank you. Good idea.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I understand this is from 12:30 to 4:30.
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay. I'll need a motion.
I move we accept the application as presented.
I need a second.
Oh, second, I'm sorry.
Okay, that's okay.
Can we add that,
Any discussions?
can we add to the motion the one-way only on Bavaro Pass?
Including a one-way only on Bavaro Pass.
Thank you.
Did you want that out or in?
That's up to them, not,
Okay,
probably in.
Oh, we'll work with the police.
the police.
Yeah, I mean, out is easy. They find they got a barricade.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, so Mike, are you still seconding that motion?
I still will.
Okay.
Thank you, Mike.
But the question I have is, I mean, I know that there's a lot of traffic studies that happens when these road closure occur. Do we know if we can actually do that?
That's a town street. Bavaro Pass is a town street, and the only reason I know that is because we had the rights to rename it ourselves. So, there shouldn't, it shouldn't, for a couple of hours, it should not be an issue.
Yep.
I think Mr.
You have the
Bennett's
authority
correct.
to close the street.
Okay, thank you. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.
The board will consider an application for a one-day wine and malt beverage license by Twisted Fate Brewing, David Pinette, owner, for a Danvers Rotary Club bocce tournament at Endicott Park at 57 Forest Street from 3 to 6 p.m. on July 23rd, with a rain date of July 30th.
Is here to speak to? Sure.
Good evening. My name is Erica Trita. The application is by my husband, David Pinette, but I'm also one of the owners of Twisted Fate Brewing, and so I'm here tonight. Thank you to the board for allowing us to present two applications tonight. The first one is with regards to Danvers Rotary Club had reached out to us for having an event in Endicott Park, and so we're here for a one-day license to allow for that. Their event is planned for July 23rd with a rain date of July 30th. So I'm here asking for a one-day beer and wine license, although we only serve beer, but that's just the classification of the license for that event.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Board members, any questions, comments? Member Bennett?
None.
Member Bean?
No questions.
Member Trask?
No, my normal question about tip certification is covered, I understand. So I'm good.
Okay. I would entertain a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I move we accept the application as presented for the one-day wine and malt beverage license by Twisted Fate Brewing for the Danvers Rotary Club bocce tournament.
Second.
Any further discussions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
thank you.
The board will consider an application for 12 one-day wine and malt beverage licenses in calendar year 2026 by Twisted Fate Brewing, David Pinette, owner, for a summer concert series on the lawn of Peabody Institute Library at 15 Sylvan Street from 5:30 to 8 p.m. on the following dates. Monday, July 6th, with a rain date of July 7, Wednesday, July 8, with a rain date of July 9, Monday, July 13, with a rain date of July 14, Wednesday, July 15, with a rain date of July 16, Monday, July 20, rain date July 21, Wednesday, July 22nd, with a rain date of July 23rd, Monday, July 27, with a rain date of July 28, Wednesday, July 29, with a rain date of July 30, Monday, August 3rd, with a rain date of August 4, Wednesday, August 5th, with a rain date of August 6th, Monday, August 10th, with a rain date of August 11, and Wednesday, August 12th, with a rain date of August 13.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Board members, any questions, comments? Member Trask?
I'm going to abstain. My band is one of the bands at the concert series, and though we won't benefit from the applicant being approved or not, I think for the same reason I abstained when we did the Endicott Park one-day liquor license. So I'm going to abstain. I have no questions.
Okay, thank you. Member Bean?
No questions. I know you folks have been through this a whole bunch of times, so I'm sure you'll do fine again.
Thank you. Yes, this is our 5th year for the summer concert series. It's also our 5th year in business in Danvers in the summer, so we've been doing these concerts. I think we've got the routine down pat, and everything's gone smoothly every year for every band that's played.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good?
Yes, good.
Member
yes.
Bennett?
No, I'm good.
Okay. This is not a public, okay, I'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Any further discussions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
So that's 3 years and 1 abstention.
Correct.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. I appreciate it.
A public hearing will be held under Chapter 138 of the General Laws on the application of Saya Ram Hospitality LLC, doing business as Sonesta Select Boston, Danvers, 275 Independence Way, Hamalkamar Patel, manager, for a transfer of an all-alcoholic in-holder common victualler license at that location.
Okay.
Hi,
Hi.
my name is Monali Bin Patel, and I am one of the managers and one of the owners. I would like to say thank you for giving us an opportunity to present ourselves for this. So we took over Sonesta Select in September of September 9, 2025, and we are here for a transfer of alcoholic license. With me, I also have Himal Kumar Patel, who is also my husband, my dear husband. He is also one of the acting managers and one of the owners. And I also have Craig Ramos with me, who was a former GM and now working as a director of sales at our property. So we would love it if you accept this approval, or sorry, I've never done this before, so I don't have the right words.
It's okay. Thank you. Board members, any questions, comments? I'll start by Member Bean.
You folks have been in business quite a while. Have you had alcohol licenses before?
CRM Hospitality has not.
Okay. So I'm sure you have the booklet with all the rules on it, and everybody has to get trained.
Yes,
and
yes.
The manager going to be on duty all the time, and,
Yes.
okay, so you
Yes.
understand that? Okay.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Is it?
Yep.
Member Bennett?
Thank you. Welcome to town.
Thank you.
You bought this property and business 9 months ago?
Yes.
Have you been serving alcohol in that time?
No. We would love to. There are a lot of wedding parties coming in.
Okay. I have a diagram here which shows a pool. Is it strictly an interior and exterior, or just exterior service?
The pool?
The diagram I have shows a gazebo and a pool. Is that where you're serving?
No, the pool is outdoor pool,
Right.
and we have a commons restaurant area where I have in the diagram you should probably have like tables and chairs. That's where most of the events are usually held.
Okay, so it's next to the kitchen area with these
Yes.
squiggly little lines.
Right.
Those represent tables and chairs.
Right.
Okay. So your service will be inside,
Inside, yes.
and you won't be serving outside at the pool?
Do we do that?
We don't, we haven't served in the pool before.
Okay. Okay. And the hours of operation?
We stop at 11 PM each night. We sell from the market next to the front desk. That stops at 11 PM every night. And then special events, we do on-demand when they rent the restaurant in the evening, usually between 6 and 9 PM.
So when does the restaurant open?
The restaurant's only open for breakfast at the moment. We don't have the restaurant open at night. So it's on if someone rents the space for that event only.
So it's not open to the public?
No.
It's only for special events. We do get a lot of groups that are like wedding groups and stuff, and that's when they request like an event, like a gathering. That's when we have to open up our Commons restaurant specifically for that event.
Right, so if I came for lunch, I couldn't get served?
We serve it in the market next to the front desk for guests in the hotel.
Market, what is that?
It's like a little convenience store next to the front
Oh,
desk.
okay. All right. Okay, and the manager of record is, on the license will be who?
On the license, I believe it's.
I think Hemal Kumar Patel. That's
I'm sorry?
That's me.
Okay. And you'll be there at all times when it's opened?
We are on property every day.
The one, I think we're all on the license. Craig Ramos, I believe I'm also on the license, so one of us will always be working.
Mr. Chairman, through you to the clerk, is that correct?
I do have an alternate manager form completely filled out, yes.
Okay, great. Okay, good. All right, thank you. That's it for now. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes?
I didn't get to ask questions. You started with Mr. Bean.
Yes.
Okay.
So, member Trask.
Through you to the clerk, I'm assuming the tip
I was just going to
certifications
skip
are-
you.
It was a test.
The tip certifications in order?
I have all tip certifications, including the manager of record.
And the alternate members are
And I have-
listed, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I have no problem with this. So you don't open the kitchen or the bar to just the residents staying in the hotel, it's only for special events, is that accurate?
Currently, that's what
Okay,
Currently, that is what we're doing right now, yes.
okay. All right, thank you.
Okay. This is a public hearing, so any member of the public has any questions, comments? Here I see none.
Motion to close the public hearing?
Second?
Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. I'll get back to the board.
Mr. Chairman, I
Any
move.
other questions?
I move, do you want to move the motion
Okay.
first?
Sure, I'll get a motion.
Chairman, I move we accept the application as presented with the stipulation that the bar will only be open from 6 to no later than 11 o'clock. I don't want to constrain them based on the, when they may have a event, but 6 to 11 o'clock, 7 days a week. And if you decide that you're going to open for lunch or whatever, or open to the public, you're welcome to come back for a modification to that if it passes.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Do I have a second for that?
Sorry, ask a question of clarification.
Oh, hold on, I'm sorry, yeah.
Second.
I'll get to you shortly. So I have a second. Any discussions? Here none. Okay,
Thank you.
yes.
Craig Ramos again. The question is, we do also sell from the convenience store from 11 a.m. until 11 p.m., and then special events in the restaurant from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Through you to the clerk,
Yes.
is this application inclusive of that sale, self-serve sale?
It is not a package store license, it's a restaurant hotel license.
And in your opinion, how does, are we covered if we broaden the hours?
Well, you could certainly extend the hours. The hours are whatever the hours would be.
Okay.
The question.
Will this license cover the sale of the alcohol from that market area? It's a small ante-room that has snacks and beer and wine, beer.
It's not a package store, it's a hotel restaurant license. I'm not quite sure what the
So,
applicant is looking to do.
So to the applicant, is it my understanding that you will want to have this 24/7?
No, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Oh, 11, okay.
Yep. And it's what we did before, the sale of the hotel. It's what we've always sold from the
Okay.
market from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., and then the special events in the restaurant.
I modify my motion from 11 to 11.
Okay.
And do I have a second on that?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So any further discussion? Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
4-0.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck and congratulations. And before you leave, you say you've been here 9 months. How has the town been to you? Are you being treated well? It's okay, now you already have the vote, so you can speak.
been here forever.
I wanted to wait until you get the vote before you tell us exactly how you feel.
Town has been extremely helpful, amazing. Everyone, even up here at the town hall, we have been working hand in hand with Catherine and multiple other departments as well. Just when we were doing our due diligence about the property before we purchased it, everybody has been phenomenal.
Okay,
It has been very nice. Yes.
that's what I want to hear. Thank you. Good luck.
Good
Thank you
answer.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next.
A public hearing will be held in accordance with Section 2 of the Rules and Orders governing private livery service within the town of Danvers on the application of Danvers Car Service, doing business as Black Car Limo Boston, Abdelghani Dahani, owner, 19B Hardy Street, for a livery license of one car to travel on all streets in the town of Danvers to provide transportation on a reservation basis only.
And who's here to speak to that?
Yeah, good evening. This is Abdelghani Dahani. I live in 19B Harder Street. I applied for a license for a livery in one car with no visit to the location to my house. So basically the business will be through the websites online. People, they book online and we go to them, they don't come to us.
Okay. Thank you. Board members, any questions, comments? Member Bennett?
None.
Member Bean?
Is this a new license or a renewal?
This license, Mr. Dahani did have a livery license back in 2018 at that same location, and that license has since lapsed, and he's reopening his business under a different name.
Okay.
And he was on the agenda last meeting, and he had an issue with his abutter notification, so that may be where you're remembering it from.
Okay, okay. No questions. Happy for you.
Member Trask?
I have no questions. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Okay. This is a public hearing. Any member of the public has a questions? Here none? Okay.
Motion to close the public hearing.
Second the motion.
All those in favor say aye.
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 For all. I'll entertain a motion.
I move we accept the application as presented.
I'll second it because I have a question. So I'm seconding it. I do have a
Okay,
question.
motion has been seconded. Any discussions?
Please.
Member Bennett?
It says to provide transportation on a reservation basis only. Does that mean I can flag you down, I can call you?
Yes, you can call or go online and book.
I go online?
Yes.
And
The business will be online through the website.
Black Car Limo?
Black, yes.
Okay,
It's active and it's live. Everyone can call or can go online and book.
okay, thank you.
Welcome.
All set.
Any further discussions? Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
4-0.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you.
The town manager will report to the board on various items of interest.
Madam Town Manager?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. A few updates to share. One, I want to start by thanking everyone who was involved in the Memorial Day celebrations and pre-Memorial Day celebrations. It's an incredible way to be a part of this community. I want to thank everyone who organized, participated, attended. Kelly was here earlier. I worked with Bill and Dick Moody, the Boy Scouts, on putting flags throughout the cemeteries. The chorus was involved, the band was involved. It's just an incredible moment for the alarm list was involved. I should not forget them, for this community, and thank you to everyone who was involved. A few updates. We recently received notice from our town accountant that she will be moving on to a position that is much closer to her home and convenient for her family. She was kind enough to give us 90 days notice. As you guys all know, we've shared this with the select board chair. This is a select board appointment. We discussed this at length during the review of the Town Manager Act. Very clear that this is a select board appointment with the facilitation of the town manager's office for the process that goes through HR. We met, I can't remember days right now, but I think it was last week, with the chair to discuss the process. He requested that 2 members of the board be involved, so the chair and Member Bennett will both be involved in the hiring process, and obviously the appointment will be in front of the select board for approval. The timeline, again, we were lucky to get 90 days, so we're hoping to post later this week after the job description is reviewed. The job description is pretty prescriptive because of the town accountant has very prescriptive rules based on the Commonwealth for that role. And then we'd like to post, hopefully do interviews in July, and possibly have a candidate for the full board's consideration in early August, which may need a special meeting if we get there. And I just want to say that I look forward to working with the leadership of the board to bring some talent on into the position, and thank Heather Heather's been here for over 6 years. She's done an incredible job, and it's a very difficult position to fill. So we look forward to the board's leadership.
Thank you.
I have to remind everyone of the level 5 water restriction. I know that it keeps raining, and we're getting closer. I think Stephen told me today that we were about 8 inches away, but I wanted to make sure I reminded people that we did go from level 6 to level 5. An update on the Wenham Street water main replacement. They have completed the contractors completed the replacement between Locust and Princeton, and will be starting to reconnect the homes to their new, along that part, to their new water main starting tomorrow. They'll start on the Locust Street end and work towards Princeton Street. Once everybody's got their new service put on, then they'll work on the remainder of the water main replacement project. So thank everyone for their patience as we work through that. I shared with the select board today, and it's available online, the June permitting update. So if people are curious about what's happening with our land use boards, that's available on the planning website, planning page of the town website. And then we have a bunch of events coming up. Tomorrow night is the webinar, an educational webinar on green communities. If you are interested, it's June 3rd, 7 to 8. It will be recorded, and if you want to register, you can go on the calendar online. On June 4th is the kickoff to Pride Month at the Danvers Police Station. That's at 5 p.m. The Pride celebration is on June 13th at 12 p.m., starting at Town Hall and followed by a party on the library lawn. We have a Juneteenth celebration on June 18th at 3:30 at Town Hall. Both the Pride celebration and Juneteenth, we should thank the HRIC. They spearhead these events and do an incredible amount of volunteer work. Town Hall will be closed on June 19th in observance of Juneteenth. And one of particular interest that I just asked to make sure this is an EPA-hosted event, but I didn't see it on our website, so I've asked them to put it on. The EPAs will host an open house to update residents on the EPA's investigation and cleanup activities at the Crease and Cook Tannery Superfund site. That's June 9th, with a rain date of June 10th, between 5:30 and 7:30 at 20, am I say this right, Sheaver Street. Community members will be able to walk onto the side, onto the site and interact directly with the agency's representatives anytime within the 2-hour window. There's no specific presentation. The event is in person only. It will be outside, and closed-toed shoes are required to walk on the site. And they mean it. And not good closed-toed shoes. Yes, so don't wear good shoes. Wear old closed-toed shoes. You do have to register, which is why I've asked. So there is the EPA website. Anyway, it's harder to get to. So I asked DPW to share it on the town webpage so that everybody has access to that. So again, that's June 9th, 5:30 to 7:30, open house at the Crease and Cook Superfund site, so that residents can have more information on that. And right now, I think that's all I have. Thank you to everyone who shared their condolences with me and my family, and thank you for starting the meeting that way, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Board members, any questions, comments on the town manager report? Yes, Member Bennett?
Is there a draft agenda for the land use summit available?
I did not. I just got back today, so I haven't seen one. Yeah, so I will have Brian follow up.
Oh, my question is, are we going to be talking about how to find money, or are we just going to look at development?
Nope, neither one. This is, my understanding is they used to do land use summits in the past for the public. It probably hasn't posted yet. June 17th is a workshop between the land use boards and the select board, ZBA, Concom, although I think Concom's actually in the audience, ZBA, planning board, select board. Similar to what has been done in the past, it's to get some initial reaction from the land use boards and the permitting boards on possible upcoming zoning changes. We're hoping to target a February 2027 special town meeting where we would address some of the zoning. There's some things that are required by the state, which are related to siting of renewable energy and also ADUs. So we have some things that we need to update our zoning for requirements of the state. There are some that have been on kind of the to-do list here for quite some time, green communities being one of them as part of the Resilient Danvers Plan. But this is June 7th. So June 3rd is an educational opportunity specifically to green communities. But June 17th is we really want active participation from the board members to tell us, spend time on this. You know, we were interested in moving forward with this, or we're not interested in this right now, so that our team can then work over the summer and start working it through to prep the boards for whether it would be on a warrant for June or February 2027. So come prepared to work, please.
So if I may, Mr. Chair.
Sure.
The Housing Production Plan, better known as the HPP, has 3 strategies related to ADUs. Are we going to consider those? We haven't approved that yet.
You have not approved the plan. They will be part of the discussion.
Part of the discussion.
Basically, I think from what Aaron has told me, they're going to put up the kind of the big menu of here's all the things in the world that we could tackle right now. Here's what we think we've heard from you we want to tackle now. Help us focus our work. So we bring to town meeting with the land use boards.
Will short-term rentals be part of that conversation?
It will be part of that conversation.
And if we legalize them, we can go for a impact fees?
I'm not sure that's correct, but you get the taxes. But yes, there are elements of it.
There's taxes that we can...
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just thinking ahead. Thank you.
In many communities, sorry, if you were asking, I think you're asking because many communities who do have short-term rental zoning and regulations, then any of the impact fees or taxes that come in typically go to the Affordable Housing Trust, is often the case. I'm assuming that's why you're asking.
Yeah, well, that's what I was getting at. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay.
You good?
For the moment, yes, thank you.
Member Trask?
Just short-term rentals, also known as Airbnbs?
Yes.
Okay. And will there be consideration, because I know I brought it up and I think another member has, about concerns about high water utilization industry? I'm thinking a data center. Is there anything about discussing controls on some industries that may adversely impact our infrastructure?
I don't know it specifically, but I will bring it to Aaron. I have a feeling that's on the big picture, but I don't think it's something that we were planning on bringing by February of this year. But I will check with Aaron.
Okay. Tell me
Because
you're working on it.
it's on everybody's radar screen, yes.
Tell me you're working on it.
I'm working on it.
Any other questions? And just to be clear, short-term rental and things like that, these are just topics that will come up for discussions.
Yeah.
No decisions have been made.
No decisions happen. You guys make the decisions.
Wanna
We
make
just
it
do the
clear.
work. We want to make sure that the work that we put in this summer is the work that the leadership of the town, the elected leadership of the town, is interested in pursuing. So
Perfect. Thank
trying
you.
to work together as much as possible.
Thank you very much. Next item on the agenda.
The board will consider consent calendar items as they appear below.
So moved.
Second?
Any discussions? All in favor, say aye.
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 Follow.
We could use that car wash this month. I haven't washed my car in a long time.
Correspondence, Select Board new business, previous new public business updates, and Select Board closing comments.
Okay, Member Trask?
I have gotten no correspondence that the rest of the board hasn't, so nothing from my end. Thank you. I'm sorry, I apologize. I have one discussion point that I'm going to bring up to the town manager. I did need to follow up on a concern from plowing. on Lindell Hill, but we'll follow up when we meet.
Plowing in June?
No, there was cleaning up from plowing in the winter.
Okay.
We had an aggressive plow driver.
Member Bean?
Just two things. A good one on, we got a tour of the Essex Tech. That was awesome. They do great stuff up there. I'm pretty sure the superintendent could build a house. She seems to know everything that's going on. And so they took us around. It was really good. 4 of us went, and they treated us really well. And then one bad one. On the way here, 3 unregistered bikes were riding down the middle of the town, so we got to amp that up. And I'm saying unregistered because they had no plates on them or anything, and the kids, they look like kids, so we know what's going to happen with that. Somebody's going to get hurt. So that's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Did you pull them over?
I did not.
Thank you, and I'll have you finish, Member Bennett. I did also attend the tour. Well, great campus.
Yeah.
They do a lot of good things up there at Essex Tech, so that was good. Also, Danvers High School graduation is Saturday, so good luck to all the graduates, including my daughter Angie, into whatever they're gonna do next. So kudos to the work they do at DHS. They're going to do some great things. I mean, you'll see the list of trades and colleges that these kids are getting into, especially the class of 2026. It was really impressive. So kudos to them. On that, Member Bennett?
Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman, but I do have some updates on new business, if I may.
Sure.
Thank you. On the 21st, I attended the 8th grade program with Beta, Holocaust victim, 96 years old. Here, I won't call it a story because they were real experiences that she went through as an 8th grader. She lived in a part of the world that at one time was Czechoslovakia, became Hungary, and it's now part of the Ukraine, which is very interesting. But that was great, a very good program for the 8th grade kids. Friday, the 29th, I attended the high school presentation from the seniors on their internships that they spent 4 weeks on in the elementary schools, the landscaping, the State House, everything, soup to nuts. But not only was there poster boards and work they did impressive, but a lot of these young folks are already accepted to college. They know where they're going, and they know their career path. It was really enlightening to talk to them. And yes, there was one going to be a carpenter, somebody was going to be a welder. So, I mean, it's a very well-rounded group of kids at the high school this year. So that was a good thing. And I encourage anybody from the community to go visit next year and talk to these kids. It's helpful for them to look you in the eye and talk. And on the new business, I think we'll be a little short on funds going forwards, and I'm just thinking outside the box. Maybe, Mr. Chairman, you can consider maybe a subcommittee or working with the town manager on a home rule petition to increase our hotel taxes to 9%. Now, the governor had that as part of her program, but she wasn't resolute enough and she dropped it. It would have been something the towns could have opted in to get more tax money out of the hotels, which is travelers, business folks. It's not the local people that would pay that necessarily. And with that, I'll close with, please remember to thank a vet when you see them for their service. And before we close, I do have another thing.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
And before you close, I have one thing too before you thank the vet.
Okay, I'll save that.
Madam Claire kind of reminded me of something.
Okay,
like
but
that.
summer schedule. Typically, we start early in the summer at the meetings. I don't know if it's something you want to consider, a time change.
Okay. Summer,
July and August.
Mr. Chairman, we only currently have one
yeah,
meeting
I
in
was just
July,
thinking about
July
that, July
14th, and we
14th,
don't
and
have
then-
meetings scheduled in August.
It's on the schedule, but no?
No, I think there's one in August, one in July.
Yes.
And then the next one is the 16th.
June, July, and August, one each.
I think historically, we schedule the one for July, and then the one in August is if needed, I think is how
And
we.
we might need it with the town accountant, depending on where we are in the hiring process.
You mean one more.
So, but the time, were you thinking more about July? Because I don't know if for June,
No, not June. No,
Okay.
July.
July meeting, we
Yeah.
could do 6 o'clock instead of 6:30?
That's what I was thinking. That's what we've done in the past. It's not critical, but I give you some executive decision to make.
Yeah.
Without Select Board Member Bernard
Yeah,
and
I
people
would
who
be.
are constrained by jobs,
She's always in favor of starting earlier.
well,
Yeah. We can't vote, we can't, we won't decide it today. I'll table that for now. And yeah, you're right, we want to make
Talk
sure
on the
we give
16th.
her the courtesy of,
I have no preference.
I'm a 7 o'clock guy, so.
I won't be
So if we
7.
had to move, we'll be moving it back. But I also can compromise. But I'll table that issue for now. One last thing before I pass it back to you, Member Bennett. Assignment to the subcommittee, the committee liaison assignments. So I would like us to do that either next meeting or July 14. So I would like everyone, the town clerk gave each of us a copy of what committee we are on right now. If you have a strong preference, please let me know or let the town manager know, and she will let me know. I will encourage each one of us to try new things. I did not know what River Committee did until I joined. And I've been blown away with the amount of work these volunteers put together to keep our waterfront what it is. So historical knowledge is important. Doing the same thing for a long time is important. But I think it's also very important to try something new. That would be I'll encourage members to do that as we go through these assignments. On that,
Thank you, Mr.
Member
Chairman.
Bennett?
Thank you. Danvers, when you see a veteran, please thank her or him for their service to our country.
thank you. Meeting adjourned.